What is good, guys? It's Ray-Jay back with another video. And this one I want to break down what's going on with Tesla stock and what the news is saying about Tesla. I'm going to talk about some big updates involving the new potential Gigafactory in Mexico and also some news about Elon Musk and Tesla moving forward. But before I do anything like this, though, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a couple of things. I'm firstly not a financial planner, so take none of this as financial advice. And don't forget about the Webull link. The offer ends very soon. If you deposit any amount of money into the account, you're guaranteed up to 12 free stocks, and the offer ends in just 8 days. Anyways, now let's talk about Tesla. How are things looking? Tesla dropped 1.78% for the day because of the fact that the whole market ended up sinking. The market dragged Tesla down, of course, as the market moves on a very similar algorithm. And with that happening, what basically happened was we had some bad news from the ISM services data suggesting that prices ended up going up. And that's leading to some fears of inflation going up as well, and the Fed potentially raising rates even more. That led to some fears, which led to Tesla selling off. And despite that happening initially, the market started to show signs of a bounce with some bullish divergences developing. And as long as there's no bad news for tomorrow, there's a high probability that Tesla's going to try to bounce with the market, and Tesla should see 255 as long as there's no bad news tomorrow, in my opinion. Anyways, that's enough about the technicals. Let's talk about the news that came out very quickly. Tesla suppliers have come out and they're saying that Tesla expects 2026 or 2027 to be the year that the Mexican Gigafactory starts its production. That is some very, very good news. And this is huge for Tesla because Tesla's in an expansion phase as they're starting to scale across the globe. And opening a Gigafactory in Mexico is going to be just massive for them because they can take advantage of the very, very awesome amounts of specialization that Mexico has at production and the very, very nice advantages over there. So that's some good news for them. This could help them with many production phases and also could help them benefit economically. And I'm very excited about this. But there were other sources that came out and they're telling Reuters that basically it could happen as early as 2025. We could see Tesla to start production in Mexico in 2025 as well. I'm not sure which sources they used to say that, but either way, I could say with high certainty over the next 2 to 3 years, Tesla should be looking at production to start in Mexico. It should happen over the next couple of years. And that is great news for them as they're going to be producing more cars, delivering more of them in North America and also in other parts of the world. And this is going to help them continue to grow, expand their brand, and get more and more sales. There's also news that came out that Tesla wants, or Elon Musk wants, Neuralink and Tesla into one weird AI company. I think this also involved like Twitter. There's no guarantee about this, but he is saying that it's a possibility. He basically said right over here, Elon Musk was talking about XAI, which could be the new venture which Musk claims focuses on AI safety. And he wants them to basically incorporate all the technology together and use it to generate a much better version of AI that could be used to improve FSD hardships. Now, that is a possibility, but not a guarantee. And his main goal is to be as neutral as possible politically and continue to create this AI that could generate computer code and do much better things. He wants to make this competitor to Chat GPT. And in doing so, there could be different changes to be made. Elon Musk was talking about how even like Twitter and Tesla could become merge on some projects and work together. And in doing so, they could create a super AI that's so much more advanced. So that's what Elon Musk has been talking about. Has anything happened just yet to make this happen? Not necessarily just yet, but it is a possibility. Now, there's also some talk about using Twitter's user data to serve as fuel for the train for AI power systems. Is that a possibility? Sure, but nothing has happened just yet. So we'll see about this. Now, there's also something big that happened. Now, Tesla wasn't necessarily behind this, but this is something that's interesting. There's this new, cyber spoon that came out at a McDonald's in China. It may have been Tesla China that launched this, but Elon Musk said he wasn't sure about this, and this surprised him. This is very interesting. This drink right over here, known as the Cyber Whirlwind, very very cool. I don't know what Elon Musk and the other team think about this, but with this coming out, it looks pretty cool. I mean, could this become a thing in the U.S.? It's a possibility, not a guarantee though. I think the spoon, it does remind me of the Cybertruck for sure. It looks kind of nice, but hey, anyone could have their own opinions. Who knows? But with this coming out, I mean, Elon Musk said he wasn't too sure about this. He didn't know that this was going to come out. So with this coming out, I mean, cool for Tesla. Hopefully, this helps them expand their brand. Good branding, pretty cool nonetheless. The Model 3 Highland has caught the attention of a major rival, basically at a very important car show in Munich, Germany. William Lee Bin, the CEO of NIO, ended up showing up over there, and he was looking inside of the Tesla Model 3 Highland. This was very interesting to witness. So he basically arrived there. He was standing on the sign. You can actually see there's a picture of him next to the Tesla logo. Pretty ironic. And then he ended up taking a peek inside of the Tesla Highland. Very, very cool stuff. So he may have been looking at their little tweaks, their little design, and maybe he could see or seek inspiration from just like looking at it, right? That's a real possibility. Now, NIO has gotten some criticism for copying Tesla, and maybe based off their like vision and things like that. Sure, you can make that argument, but the bottom line is, as long as NIO does things that are ethical and does not like steal all the ideas, I'm okay with it in a way. I'm okay with NIO coming up with a new framework and then kind of like incorporating new ideas on top of that, because NIO is not directly copying Tesla. NIO has its own technologies. They're incorporating like battery swapping technology and different things like that. So it's not the same company. They have different ideas, and I'm very excited for what the future holds nonetheless. But it is important to note that NIO was interested in Tesla's products. They're continuing to grow as a result of it. And as time progresses, I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of the companies. Now, for Tesla, Tesla was a company that was open to really releasing their patents, right, for other companies, because their goal is to increase the productivity and the advent of sustainable technology. That was what Tesla's goal has been, and Tesla's completely fine with NIO getting inspiration, in my opinion. I'm sure Elon Musk knows this, and his goal is not necessarily to make Tesla a monopoly, make it the best company out of every single EV out there. His goal is just to mainly help make energy more sustainable. Now, does he want Tesla to be the best company possible? Sure. But you have to remember what Elon Musk's vision has been. And that is not just primarily based off just competing and beating everyone. It's more towards just improving Tesla and then continuing to expand the technology and the scope of it. Anyways, going forward to something else that's big. There's also something else that was going on. There's been like an increase in the amount of people in California that are like keying Tesla cars and just like vandalizing them, but they have no idea that they're being recorded, which is pretty funny and ironic. So, with this going on, not good news, not great for anyone out there, not great for these people who are doing this. I hope they learn from their mistakes. But at the end of the day, Teslas are very secure cars. They could catch, crimes and things like this, and it adds more security for more and more of their different investors and their different owners. So that is good for Tesla from its end. I just want the best for the company moving forward. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for this video. I thank you all so much for listening. Don't forget to watch Tesla carefully and watch its support and resistance levels. And all of this news could affect Tesla to some extent as time goes on. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Tesla in the market to the moon because the long term is very bright. And peace out.